But
I'd vote for you, Jerry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here.
I couldn't afford it though. First of all, before we get into this next phase, I want to thank you all sincerely. On behalf of the board and all of our participants, your generosity tonight exceeded our expectations exponentially. So thank you very much. I talked a little bit earlier about our founders, Jackie and Alan Massing. Without their vision, dedication, and perseverance, it's doubtful pep4u would have reached the point that we have here tonight 10 years later. If you know Jackie, then you know she can only be described as a force of nature. Accordingly, the board of directors has decided to recognize and honor their contributions this evening by establishing the Jacqueline and Alan Massing Founders Award. This award will be given annually or biannually to a volunteer who has consistently performed above the expectations on behalf of pep4u. Regrettably, Jackie and Alan can't be with us this evening. However, I'd like to bring up their daughter, Michelle Massing, who will accept the honor of the establishment of this award on their behalf and say a few words. Michelle?
It's been a long time since I've been in a dress. Okay. Sweatpants or you're gonna feel good. Okay. I'll bet when you all came here this evening, you had no idea you were gonna get involved in a love story. It's a long love story. It has a little bit of drama, a whole lot of comedy, and a lot of inspiration. It began over 73 years ago when my parents, Alan and Jacqueline Massing, were married on April Fool's Day. I'm still not quite sure I'm legitimate, but that's another story. Dad pursued his medical career, and Mom dove into countless creative projects. They steadfastly supported each other's pursuits with genuine interest, commitment, and admiration. When Dad was diagnosed with Parkinson's over 20 years ago, it was hard news to digest. But Mom and Dad set out to get educated, and what they learned is that exercise is magical. So they went to Becky Farley's Power for Life gym in Tucson, Arizona, to experience firsthand a highly respected Parkinson's exercise program. And they came back inspired. They said, what if a gym like that could exist here? And what if it had no barriers to its use and it was free for anyone with Parkinson's? So, Mom, being the force of nature that she is, she got to work on this goal with Dad as her muse and inspiration, and with help from Marcy Nail, a ball of energy with early onset Parkinson's, and Dr. Tricia Brown, a Parkinson's passionate physical therapy expert, the pep4u gym was born in 2014. This fledgling gym was fed and cared for by a number of volunteers, participants, sponsors, and instructors, and it has grown and expanded into the multi-location enterprise that it is today, and it serves so many in Orange County living with Parkinson's. pep4u was a labor of love Mom pursued relentlessly for and with Dad, and it is now a labor of love for and with all of you today. Okay, so here's my parents' voices. Mom, the boisterous go-getter, and Dad, the sweetheart. So on behalf of my parents, I would like to say, we are so proud of this organization. The exercise classes are making a big difference in participants' lives and well-being. Class attendance and demand for more locations is growing, and there is an amazing variety of classes. And they're taught by Parkinson's trained exercise physical therapists and others. And pep4u is self-sustaining, it's efficiently run, and it's a professional organization. It has a good reputation in the medical community. It provides education about Parkinson's-related topics and research, support groups, and other resources in the area. Okay, this is my mom's voice, she's bragging. And my brother would like to say, is anybody here who worked on the new website?
Yes.
Good job. Very nice. My brother approves. pep4u creates opportunities for community, for people to get together and support each other. It is clear that it is providing a much needed community service. Mom and Dad say thank you. First to Marcy Nail and to Tricia Brown. Your efforts and energy at the beginning were instrumental in making all of this possible. To the pep4u volunteer board, you are a dedicated, smart, and well-organized bunch. Some of you have been serving for many years. Thank you for carrying on and allowing us founders to hand off the baton to you. We know it is in good hands. To the sponsors and donors, you have provided the means for pep4u to serve and grow. Without your generous donations, pep4u would not exist. The increasing number of participants in locations is a testament to the needs you have helped meet, and we hope that you will continue to support as much as you can. To all of the volunteers and caregivers, your motivations to help the cause and to support your loved ones are invaluable gifts. We hope you feel our gratitude for your inspiration and your perspiration. To the instructors, your expertise, your kindness, and your creativity have helped those of us with Parkinson's maintain and improve the quality of our lives. Thank you for getting trained in our specific needs and for learning about those needs and learning how to work with us. And to the participants, you did something so positive for your health by participating in pep4u. Exercise has helped my dad for decades. He's 93 now, and he's still going strong. Dad says thank you to this community for your support and your camaraderie. Finally, they say, keep up the great work. Persist. The program is clearly needed. Donate as generously as you can and keep exercising. Thank you.
Something on whatever you can put on your desk or on the wall or something. We want to make sure that the new year's not a service or something.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Please give me the best, okay?
Thanks, everyone.
Michelle, thank you very much. That was a very moving acceptance. Now that we've established this previous award, I think it only makes sense to kind of give one to somebody. So with that, I would like to introduce Dr. Allison McKenzie, who will acknowledge our first winner of the Jacqueline and Alan Massing Founders Award. Allison?
We wanted to give a big shout out to one of our pep4u instructors, Dr. Tricia Brown. Yay. Tricia is a Doctor of Physical Therapy with a board specialization in neurologic physical therapy and a clinical associate professor at Chapman University. She's also a faculty member at the LSVT Global, where she trains physical therapists in the LSVT Big method of treating people with Parkinson's. These are just a few of the highlights showing her expertise in the field of Parkinson's disease. For pep4u, Tricia is a member of the board of directors as well as the steering committee. For those of you who might not know, Tricia was one of the founding members of pep4u back in 2014, and she's our very first exercise class instructor. In the 10 years since those early beginnings, we have added more instructors, and we now have 10 regular instructors plus a few subs. Tricia just started teaching our newest pep4u weekly exercise class in Rancho Mission Viejo, and she also co-teaches our outdoor pole walking class. Tricia's always happy to sub in for other classes as her time permits. Participants love her expertise as well as her creativity and encouraging attitude when leading them through a challenging workout. What you might not have known is that Tricia's been teaching classes pro bono for all these years, as she truly believes in our mission of offering programs at no cost to all participants. Tonight, we're thrilled to recognize Dr. Tricia Brown for her 10 years of volunteer service, dedication, and commitment to pep4u. Characteristically, when Tricia learned that pep4u was establishing a Founders Award, she immediately nominated others for it. But please join us in congratulating and thanking her as we present her with the inaugural Jacqueline and Alan Massing Founders Award. Not speaking, but thank you so much. I had no idea. And little correction, I wasn't the very first instructor. There was some gentleman that instructed and Amy who instructed as well. And then I came in a few months later because my schedule at Saddleback when I worked there wouldn't allow me to instruct. But I have to say Jackie Massing is somebody that I am so blessed to know. Sorry, Michelle. She's an amazing woman. She came to me when I was at Saddleback and I was working full-time as a clinician, and she said, I really need someone to do this Parkinson's, and I heard you're really into Parkinson's, and I really want to do this exercise class, and I need you to help me with this. And I'm like, I would love to, but I treat from 8 to 5, 5 days a week. I don't know where I'm going to do a class, but she just persisted. And lo and behold, eventually it worked out, and then I was able to work a little more part-time and able to teach a class, and she found a place, a location, and she really pushed it. So just a wonderful woman and such an amazing, amazing mentor in regards to what can happen when you have a will and a way, and a power to embrace people, to encourage them to do things. I'm not very good for asking for things, but Jackie really showed me that there is some grace and power in just putting your heart out there and driving what means a lot to you and really can touch the life of so many people. And I have to say, I thank you. This is very generous and very heartwarming. There are so many people that work with pep4u that I think are equally or more deserving than myself, such as Carrie. We would nowhere without her and her fundraising, Barbara and her everyday work, Jerry as his role in our president board, all the board members, our other instructors who, although they may get paid, it's very well below what they would normally get paid in their careers, and they are worth so much. They are so valuable. So I just can't tell you how lucky we are to have all of them. They all bring something unique and wonderful to the table. So I just hope that you appreciate them, and I want to thank you for your time.